My Gavanan Melorin, e bem-vindos a mais um episódio do Dragon Age Origins, agora já no rescaldo do início do novo ano 2022, e bem-vindos a 2022, este que é o primeiro vídeo que existe, com exceção possivelmente do direto, que eu possa ter feito ontem, porque eu estou a gravar isto uma semana antes, logo eu não tenho bem certeza se fiz ou não fiz um direto, à data de hoje, mas se não fiz, ficam os meus votos de bem-vindos a 2022, os votos de um excelente ano, e se fiz, olha, fiquem para mais uma vez os votos para quem possa não ter visto. Vamos enterrar um nug aqui ao almoço.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game, got nothing to sell.
Olá.
Saraka, I'm back in the game, such as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found.
Aí está, ela não está completed e não temos mais para fornecer. Ora, eu penso que... aquilo, documents. Eu penso que... ah não, o que eu fiquei a falar foi com a Dagna.
You look like you're not from around here.
Nope.
I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world.
Ah,
I
estás a
don't
falar com
suppose
pessoa
you've heard
certa.
of something called the Circle?
Oh, rapariga. Claro que eu ouvi, eu sou um mago.
Then I'm truly honored. I've never met an actual mage. Is it true you can manipulate nature's forces with your mind? Like you were born with lyrium in your veins?
Don't let the glamour fool you, child. Wielding magic is a dangerous occupation, and a great responsibility.
Claro que podemos responder tudo o que
I've been trying
quiseres.
to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study. That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcasts. Tell them I've already begun reading the Teventer Imperium's Verticum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
She's so enthusiastic and adorable. I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Claro que te ajudamos, rapariga. Tá, estamos na época de Natal, é para ajudar. Ora, o que é que este homem tem para me dizer?
Ancestors smile on you.
Diamond Quarter. Ok, agora vamos para o outro lado, então. Yes, ele é adorável, é adorável. Vamos vasculhar o outro lado. Ora, Commoner. Hello?
It's been so dangerous ever since the king took ill.
Ancestors guard my son.
Filda?
I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone.
Ora, então isto é um tipo de shrine? De altar?
I don't know that word. This is a section of stone kept bare to receive our prayers. The stone gave rise to our people, and it is where their spirits return in death. My name is Filda, widow of Turok of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul. It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them. How? There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself. A warden? So you could do it. Only wardens face the deep roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers. Take heart, good widow Filda. We'll do our best. Please, find me as soon as you return.
Já estou a imaginar a reação. A reação de uma certa rapariga.
What is that smell?
Da
Dwarven
Star.
vomit. Charming.
Ok, Legnar.
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for. I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
Thank you. You're whoa, 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 whoa. Que é questão? Não tenho nada para vender, pois não? Eu já não me lembro, sim, vejo por turnos. Acho que não. Shadow of the Empire. Remarkable sapphire, the golden symbol of Andraste, ally kings Flagon, a silver demon, Adrian, and gold earrings. Ora bem, isto é fixe para dar pontos de atributos, mas eu não quero. Captain, Field Alien está um nug. Ora, primeiro vamos começar aqui por wall carving.
As you say.
Zankyo, vamos falar aqui com aqui nada, vamos apanhar o nug. Agora sim falamos com o Brother Burkle.
Maker's blessing on you, brother. I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar. There is resistance. It's obvious the world wasn't created by the mortal souls who dwelt within it. Yet the dwarves of Orzammar persist in worshipping their own forefathers. You speak as if these people have deliberately chosen to reject the Maker, but most of them haven't even heard his name. How can they choose the path of enlightenment if they never learn that the path exists? The Shaper controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting. The Shaper of Memories controls the Shaperate, Orzammar's record system. Like the Chantry's historians, but more thorough. They track the births and lineage of every dwarf born in the city, every property sale, death in battle, marriage, or divorce. I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always.
If this chantry could help just one person as much as it helped me, it's worth any trouble.
Please, let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
Why not? Why not? Ora, temos mais nug. Não posso entrar aqui. Olha o nugzinho. Hello, nug. Ok, Agora vamos entrar aqui nesta loja. Ou não? Vamos sim, que é o pai da Filda. Não é da Filda nada, é de alguém. Olha o Janar. Walker.
Yes.
Por acaso não tens nenhum nug aqui dentro, não?
Welcome to Janar Family Armors. I must say, you look like our type of people. Looking for a new set of mail. At Janar's we have everything from leather to platinum. I stay out of politics. It's not good for a smith to get the attention of those who grant vendors licenses. Lord Harriman's a fair man. My father did business with him, and he always paid on time. But the Idukans have served us well. If it is the ancestors' wisdom to keep them on the throne, I cannot object.
Okay.
Of course. Keep in mind we also take items on trade.
Okay. Heavy. Knock. Rock knocker. Ui. A rock knocker. Okay. Eu podia falar com ele, dizer que a filha dele quer ir para o Circle, mas não vou fazer. A rapariga é livre de fazer o que quiser. Ora, vamos prosseguir para este lado. The Proving, aqui mais nug.
You know, I've heard about the Orlesian bards.
Who hasn't? They are quite famous after all.
The stories I heard were a little racier. It had to do with how a bard assassinated her target. How they were lulled into complacency.
Oh, Alistair, se queres que eu te ouça, vais ter que andar mais rápido.
To entertain a bard in their court.
Oh, I don't know. There's a certain allure to danger, isn't there? And besides, you couldn't all be assassins, could you? I'd take my chances. If the stories were true, that is.
We had rules about that sort of thing. Strict rules.
Such as? You're not gonna tell me, are you?
Let's just say I had plenty.
Oops.
I have heard much about the halls of the Dwarven Kings, but the stories do it no justice. It is so strange, harsh, yet beautiful.
Assim é muito
And have
grandioso.
you seen those tiny pig-like burrowing animals? They are adorable. I wish I could have one as a pet. But they must be hard to catch and... Oh, just ignore me. I'm so silly sometimes. Let's just go.
Ok, pronto, já percebi. Sim, sim, vamos lá. Vamos para This Town. This Town é a zona de Orzammar, onde basicamente são os slums.
I think I just stepped in something.
Isto no fundo são bairros de lata. É basicamente isso que significa. Relax. Jesus.
A rich one. We'll get plenty of our kid once. Cut them out of
Kill them all! Kill them all! Oops.
I never liked this part.
Ora bem.
It will be done. Of course.
Oh!
As you say. Down you go. Oh, die!
Ai! Ai! Ora nada. Foi fácil. The Castless. Orzammar é esquisito para caramba. Rogek.
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform. Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity, especially for someone with a few connections above ground. No offense, but your kings have some laws that don't make sense in a practical kind of world. Like about who gets to buy and sell lyrium, the sacred gift the stone provides us to show her love. No law should regulate that. The laws are meant to keep mages away from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. I got one man named Godwin. He's expecting a delivery of his stone's weight. You want an investment opportunity? I could see fit to, say, sell you that lyrium instead, at the reasonable price of 50 sovereigns. You can keep it, or, since you can travel freely from here, sell it to Godwin, who you know is buying. And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a finder's fee.
Ora bem, eu... Vamos ver que smuggling é illegal.
I don't think so. Boys!
No, boys.
As you say.
Mata este primeiro. Uou, olha a minha vida. Olha a minha vida. Oh! Não?
This will not end well for you. It will be done.
É, não me parece que eu vá andar aí a fazer esse tipo de negócios. 20 sovereigns, bem bom, 20 moedas de ouro. Rogek Thug. Hello?
Whoever you're looking for, it's not me, I swear.
Spare coin.
Sim. Se pedis com jeito. Ora, Idle Dwarf. O que é isto aqui? Porcos?
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside? My ma'am used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky. Yes. When my dad left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh? Nugs? Yes. They don't got much meat on them, but down here you can't be picky. Better than nothing. What for? You going to cook them up yourself? Yeah, I can find a nug for you. Could even get one from outside the city. Those ones in the deeps don't eat as much garbage. I don't know what they eat, but they always seem healthier, you know? Shiny coats, bright eyes. How much you giving me? Real silver, huh? I'll get you a big one for that. Give me some time. I'll hunt him down for you.
Aí está. Receber um presente. Vamos dar um presente à Liliana.
I'll just get out of your way.
Son, don't worry, I am not here to kill you.
You got a crust of bread to spare?
Ora, Zerlinda.
Rabbit, have you a coin to spare, my lord? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I. A question I ask every day. He was eager enough for a daughter who would bring him into the mining caste. But since the boy was born, I've not seen nose or heel of the lout. And me alone on the street, forbidden to return to my family unless I... But no! I can't bear to even think of it! My son's father is casteless, as is he. I used to be a miner, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him. You would do that? But why?
Don't look a gift warden in the mouth.
Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell, and he's usually at Tapster's in the evening. I do not think he will listen to you. But I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promise.
Whoa, woman! What? Ora bem, Liliana, será que podes me desbloquear isto? Ok. Muito bem, então isto é para fazer mais tarde. Ora, a Nazerda. Não, Nadezda. É o nome, portanto, está para falar connosco.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dust Town. Help a poor cripple. Well, thank you truly, my lord. That's right good of you. It takes a stranger to notice how bad things are, huh? No dwarf would lift a sodding finger. Excuse my language. What takes you out of the diamond quarters, stranger? You got a vice you're looking for old Nadezda to fill? I'd say it was an accident, try to get some sympathy coin, but you look like you'd rather hear the truth. I was running protection for the Carta when some guardsmen caught me. Duster I was with had coin for a bribe, but I took a stand. Guardsmen broke my sodding kneecaps and had me kneel in dung until the infection set in. Never healed proper. Well, now I know you're not from here. The Carta's who runs Dust Town. Jarvia's got her boys everywhere. They tell you, and you jump, because they're the only ones with the coin and the steel to get whatever they want. It's pretty much as you see it. The raw stone where the casteless live, because we're not welcome elsewhere. You're born to wear a branded face in Orzammar, and you'll live your life in Dust Town. Means you don't exist. It tells everyone who sees you not to work with you, not to serve you, and not to care if you're hurt. The Deep Lords burn it into us the day we're born, so no one accidentally oversteps her place. If you have that kind of coin, Salroka, you don't want to drink what they've got here. Take yourself up to Tapster's. Long as your face isn't branded, they've got anything you want. I'll just stay out of your way then.
Ok. Vamos continuar. O que é isto aqui? Slums House. A beggar.
You looking for some excitement, honey? You came to the right place.
No. No, thank you. Vamos continuar a investigar aqui os slums ou the town. Ok, Liliana, é a tua vez. Ok, de certeza que não há mais nada. Really? Muito bem, temos isto aqui. Vamos sair daqui, matamos uns thugs. Ora, o Idle Dwarf está aqui, já deve ter o Nug.
I got him. He's all squirmy, but he's a big fella.
Holy moly.
$40 silver? Real silver? I could buy something proper with that. A good meal, maybe a real blanket. I knew you'd be good on your word. Nice doing business.
Ok, Liliana, não te vou dar o Nug já. O Natal já passou, vais ter que esperar um ano, rapariga, lamento. Vamos para as Commons. E agora acho que o ideal será ir para os Diamond Quarters, talvez. Isto é suposto ser a taverna, mas não me deixa entrar, portanto. Figures Imports está fechado.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen, but there's more out there.
Yes, there is.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen, but there's more out there. You're the best wrangler I've ever seen, but there's more out there. I trust Vala, my nug wrangler.
Ok, agora vamos para Diamond Quarter. The Proving é a arena. Se a memória não me falha. Ok, aqui é diferente. Ora, um nobre.
That's excellent armor. Dwarven make?
Yep. Adal Elmi.
So the closer you live to the surface, the higher class you are. Unless you're actually on the surface.
You have come at a difficult time. Orzammar is ailing for want of a king.
Sim, senhor.
Lord Balin suspected of personally defacing statues of the Paragons. Shocking allegations abound.
Yeah. Ok, vamos falar com o novo.
No offense, but I've often wondered how you people get by with your awkwardly long limbs.
Olha, é bonito isto, hein? Ora, Lady Dace. Narav. Ah. Acho que o Narav vai jogar isto. Quem é a Lady Dace?
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
Really? I have no idea. Who is that guy? Narav?
I hope you'll support Lord Harrowmont.
Não sei.
Lord Harrowmont is a weak man, and he will be a weak king. Yes.
Good day, Grey Warden.
Obrigado.
So, how is it the dwarves have a king? I thought they voted on everything, or something like that.
Ora, isto é uma área muito fixe que não tem nada para entrar. O que é isto? The Shepherd. Vamos entrar na Shepherd. Na Shepherd. Ora, Shepherd Assistant Mildred.
Thief! Who would dare take from the memories? Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shepherd. What have we been reduced to? I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine! He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
Ok. Ora, the book. Orta?
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research. I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last Blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads. A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrimont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
Claro que sim! Hoje estamos na época de ajudar toda a gente e mais alguém. Shaper Scribe. Ok, vamos falar com o Shaper.
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories. The Grey Warden's visit has been recorded in the memories, along with all who accompany you. That is an odd request, especially for one so new to our city. I thought so. This is not the first time he's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. So I ask you the same. On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition? What sort of charities do you mean?
E agora? Gentry. Will educate children.
I am not certain this is in Orzammar's best interests. Our castes have served us well, but it's possible this service could benefit our people. Very well, he may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to his god. At least the words would come from one of our own. Now, is there anything more? We were a great empire once, outnumbering even humans and elves. We traded with your Tevinter Imperium, and our land stretched as far in the deep roads as theirs did above. Kal Shirok was capital then, but we lost too many battles. We lost our golems, and we lost our territory. Now the Empire is simply ruined tunnels filled with Darkspawn. They were once our highways beneath the mountains. Now the Darkspawn claim them and few venture there, except your order, who enter the deep roads when they retire, so they can die slaughtering as many Darkspawn as possible. The Paragon Ferelden, a smith of unsurpassed genius, invented the golems. For years they were our weapon against the Darkspawn. One golem is worth a dozen dwarves in battle, but Ferelden's Tig is far into the deep roads. When it fell, we lost his secret to creating golems. There are books about it along these walls if you would read more. They are to us what a colony is to surfacers. At the other side of the old empire, during the last Blight, the kings of Orzammar knew they couldn't hold everything. They sealed the deep roads, abandoning everyone still trapped in far-flung settlements. It was the only way to survive. Kal Shirok is the only other city to outlast the Blight. We only rediscovered them recently, and they still haven't forgiven us.
Pois é.
The Paragon Ferelden, one golem. When it fell, we lost his secret to creating golems. There are books. I will settle your mind if I can, Warden. All dwarves who die return to the stone as ancestors, to guide their families forever. But only one every few generations rises to Paragon. A Paragon is a dwarf whose accomplishments change Orzammar so much that the Assembly recognizes they've been born blessed. They are venerated as living ancestors and found a new noble house forever bearing their name. There is one Paragon of this generation, a woman named Branka. She was born a smith, but her inventions caught the Assembly's eye. Before she had seen 20 years, she created a smokeless coal. It could burn in a cave without vents and no one would choke from it. It earned her Paragon status. She went into the deep roads 2 years ago seeking out secrets of the ancient smiths. She never returned. Your presence here has been recorded in the memories. I wish I knew what significance it has.
Bully? What? I'm a bully? Holy moly. Book? Só que é que fui, ganhei esse achievement. The book, the bully, digo.
Yes, of course.
The search of the true prophet and gloves of diligence. Eu vou, está ali mais um, preciso ler, vou vasculhar o que falta da Shipper Memories. Aqui mais um livro. Não vamos atravessar paredes. Sou mago, mas não atravesso paredes. Era, está tudo. Vou sair. Do Separate of Memories. Ou Orzammar Separate. No próximo, vamos continuar as nossas quests ou side quests. Vou aqui mais para a porta. Chamber Assembly está fechada. Yes! Ora bem. Chamber of Assembly, até posso lá entrar. Não sei se me deixam, mas posso lá entrar. Muito bem. Maldinha, vou terminar aqui o episódio. Vamos abrir o journal. Nós temos uma série de side quests para fazer nesta zona. Para tentar recrutar os desgraçados dos dwarves. Ok, tem que entrar exatamente. Muito bem. Como estava a dizer, vou terminar o episódio. No próximo vamos continuar a tentar fazer algumas quests, continuar a explorar Orzammar e ver para onde é que temos que ir para resolver esta questão e recuperar ou ganhar o auxílio dos anões. Espero que se tenham divertido, espero que tenham tido uma excelente entrada de ano e espero contar com vocês no próximo episódio. Fui!